Welcome back to Pac-Manufactured, a series all about Pac-Man clones. In this episode we're taking a look at CrazyMaze, developed by Caissotti and released in July 2000 for the PC as a part of the Pac-Max Classics compilation. Right, so this is a pretty standard Pac-Man clone. There is not an awful lot here that is different to, you know, the standard original Pac-Man game. Yeah, you've got your power pills, you've got a maze to explore, you've got 4 ghosts, and that's your lot, basically. It controls well enough. Despite being grid-based, you don't have that problem where if you turn towards a block, you just stop in your tracks. You will always move down the corridors until you get to a junction, and that's where you can change direction. So that's good, it feels correct. So that's nice. And yeah, it plays well enough, you know, like the ghosts are, you know, working. They chase you to some degree, and yeah, you can obviously fight back by using the power pills to eat them. There is also the special power-up fruit as well for bonus points, but yeah, that's pretty much your lot. There is obviously one major difference to the original Pac-Man in that the mazes change from stage to stage. The layouts are different, but as you progress, you soon find out that this is rather easy. At no point did I really feel like, after a few stages, that I was ever gonna lose a life. And when I did, it was literally just because I wasn't giving it my full attention. Yeah, it's very, very easy. The Ghosts AI isn't particularly great. Most of the time they are at least trying to attack you, but when it comes to junctions, they often don't chase you very well. And the big thing as well is that when you use the power pills, the amount of time you get to eat the ghosts never changes. It's always quite a long amount of time for you to go and grab them. So the challenge never really amps up from stage to stage. You don't get shorter amount of power up time as the stages progress like you do in the original game. So yeah, very, very easy. It also isn't the hottest looking thing in the world. It's very bare bones, like graphically. It's fine, it functions, but like it's nothing special. You wouldn't want to particularly look at this for a very long amount of time. But yeah, I mean, like there is some slight changes to the tile set as you move into different stages, especially sort of the later ones. But yeah, once you get through, I think it's like 6 or 7, the stages just start cycling again. So there isn't an awful lot of variety, despite the fact that they've tried to add some. Yeah, it's fine. It's completely functional. It's quite easy, but it isn't very pretty. And in all honesty, I could probably recommend you a lot more better Pac-Man clones than playing this one. This one is fine, you know, you're going to get a decent time out of it, but at the end of the day, it's not one of the best, and it kind of falls into that weird mediocre territory where it's just like, well, why would I play this when I could just play something better? So yeah, it's not a hard recommend, but at the same time, it's perfectly serviceable. So if you just like Pac-Man, you will probably get some fun out of this. But for everybody else, it's just a little too little, unfortunately. It needs to have a little bit more going for it. It needs to be a little bit prettier. And it could really do with some extra gimmicks, to be honest with you, just to differentiate the whole thing on the whole. But yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity, but certainly not a bad game, just serviceable.